Hey everybody, Ellen here from O'Reilly Auto Parts to show you how to change the oil in a 2015 Toyota Camry LE. Procedures will be similar for most Camry models from 2012 to 2017, but be sure to know the specifics for your vehicle before getting started. Once you've got your supplies together, here's what you'll do. Park on a level surface and pop the hood. Locate the oil cap and loosen or remove it. This will improve the oil drain flow. If needed, lift and support the front end of the car and chock the rear wheels. Use a 3/8" drive ratchet with an extension to remove the bottom cover from the oil filter canister. Slide your drain pan into place under the filter and oil pan. Locate the plastic drain tube included with your new filter. Insert the tube at the bottom of the filter canister and let the oil drain. If desired, a 15mm hose can be attached to the drain pipe before installing it for more controlled drainage. Loosen the drain plug using a 14mm socket and ratchet. Make sure your drain pan is in position and remove the drain plug. Once the filter has completely drained, squeeze the drain pipe on either side to remove it from the filter canister. Use a ratchet with an extension and your 3/8" drive 64.5mm oil filter socket to loosen the filter canister. Remove the canister the rest of the way by hand. Take out the used filter. Use a pick or a small screwdriver to pry and slip the old O-ring off the outside of the filter canister, and remove the smaller O-ring from the bottom of the canister. Use a shop towel or rag to thoroughly wipe down the filter canister inside and out, the threads, and the O-ring groove. Lubricate your new smaller O-ring with fresh oil and install it at the bottom of the filter canister. Install the new large O-ring on the canister, making sure it's in its designated groove and properly seated all the way around with no twisting. Lubricate that O-ring with some fresh engine oil. Install your new filter cartridge into the canister. You should feel it click into place when it's seated. Wipe down the filter housing where it mounts on the engine. Thread the canister into place in its housing by hand. Use a torque wrench and your oil filter tool to tighten the canister to 18 foot-pounds. Then tighten the bottom cover of the oil filter canister to 9 foot-pounds using your 3/8" drive torque wrench and an extension. Lubricate your drain plug gasket. Before reinstalling your oil drain plug, wipe down the area and the plug with a shop towel or rag and replace the drain plug gasket. Now you can tighten the drain plug to 30 foot-pounds. Now refill the oil. This model takes 4.6 quarts of 0W20, and since this car has over 75,000 miles, we're using Syntec full synthetic high mileage. Once the oil is refilled, tighten the fill cap back in place and turn the engine on until it's warm. Check under the car for any leaks. If everything looks good, it's safe to shut off the engine. Lower the front end and remove the wheel chocks. Using the dipstick, double check to make sure the oil level is within the appropriate range. Once you've verified the oil level, you can shut the hood. If you need to reset your car's oil change indicator light, here's how. Turn the ignition to on and switch the display to trip meter A. Now set the engine start-stop switch or ignition switch to off with the odometer showing trip A. While pressing the trip meter reset button on the stem, set the engine start-stop switch or ignition switch to on. If your model is not equipped with multi-information display, continue to press and hold the button until the trip meter displays zeros. If your model is equipped with multi-information display, continue to press and hold the button until a confirmation message appears on the display. And that's it. You'll find everything you need for this and other jobs at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store or O'ReillyAuto.com. If you are not completely comfortable with doing this yourself, we'd be happy to recommend a professional technician in your area. And be sure to subscribe so you'll see all our new video content. We'll see you again soon.